Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Florida Gators. Go Gators! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
On first down, here comes this offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Back to pass, it's Green. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He'll need some juice in that arm on third and long. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he is stopped short of the goal line and denied the touchdown, and the defense gets the stop. Snap in the shotgun. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They keep attacking through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing, jam wide receivers, or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable. But you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Dumps it to the back. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Florida! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That is the score. Florida 10, Old Dominion 0.
And the Monarchs have it with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. Trying to get to it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's still 3rd and goal. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. On 3rd and goal, you'd really hate to waste this great field position by settling for a field goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
He's looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Old Dominion.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead is 8.
Old Dominion, 18. Florida, 10.
And the Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They want to throw it. spits it out to the back. Working that left side. Afterburner's coming. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, ODU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Old Dominion, 33, Florida, 14.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Rebels of Ole Miss. Hotty toddy. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jordan. He's going to take a shot. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Monarchs.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Old Dominion, 12, Ole Miss, 0.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. You have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that. As a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And that one will give them the lead.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Ole Miss 17, Old Dominion 12.
The Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Old Dominion. What a catch and run for 6.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Ole Miss 17.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Complete downfield.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hankerson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
At the end of the day, guys, football is just a game of execution. It doesn't matter on what down it comes. 4th down that time, you just don't get it done, so chalk that one up to the defense.
From the gun. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ODU.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Penn State Nittany Lions. We are. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Second down after that incompletion. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Push down for the tackle.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught. Touchdown, ECU. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll go to the air. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Georgia Bulldogs. What's that coming down the track? Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Line gets set, first down. Quarterback checking the play. To throw, it's Milroe. Uncorks one. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough.
And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's so frustrating. You get in a first-and-goal situation. The next thing you know, you're backed up. You're not even in the red zone anymore. Offenses have to be able to respond. You got to understand, I'm going to get negative plays. What's next? What do I got on the sheet that I know I'm going to call? Get this back and get in the end zone.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air. It's Milroe. Through his progression into the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down for the tackle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
It's 4th down, and this offense is going to stay on the field and keep the kicker on the sidelines. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, so many people always say, go for it, go for it, go for it. Well, you do have to deal with the negative side of that, too. And when you don't get it, maybe you have an opportunity to get points. A lot of these things have to come into the equation. Not every game's the same, but what do analytics say? Go for it, go for it.
And the Pirates are threatening in the red zone. Wants to go up top. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. For the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for the 2-point try. Single. Timeout called by the offense. They obviously saw something that gave them pause before this 2-point attempt. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. On the option. Now the toss. And he'll be brought down.
Man, and you came up short, and I tell you what, defensively, nice job stringing that play out, making the quarterback not be able to run it downhill now, pitch the football, and getting that running back on the ground.
The Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback checking off. He's looking to throw. He's taking the shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. They take the lead with the 6.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead stands at 11. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On second down, just keeps firing. Looking for a deep man. And that pass is intercepted. And is slipped out. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that is a roller coaster. We got the pick. Oh, no, we just lost it. Oh, no, we got it back. At the end of the day, the defense, David, still have it.
Yeah, and all you're trying to do is force turnovers, create plays. Nice job getting the interception. And listen, when you're running to the football, trying to block, that ball comes out. Nice job falling on it, creating the turnover.
Tackled there by the defense.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on second down. Looking for the score. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That keeps the score. East Carolina 24, Georgia 20.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And tackled there by the defense.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the throw route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot and zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
What an awesome job in coverage there. Critical 3rd down. Deep in their own end. They're able to break on the ball, swat it away, and now you set up 4th.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. The aerial assault continues. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Fires into the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail, meat, coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, East Carolina.
They'll line up to go for two. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a first and goal. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. Jumped on top of the pile. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Jordan. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Man, and this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. You get the stop here. I'm down multiple possessions. Do I kick it now because it's a hard fourth down, or am I putting the foot on the pedal and staying aggressive to try to get a touchdown?
Dropping back, it's Jordan. What an abject disaster by this guy. Running around, never threw it away, and finally forced out of bounds. Big loss forced by the D. From the gun. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Threw a pick last time, almost threw another one, but you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
None. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Like, listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the playmaking as opposed to giving it to the other team.
Looking to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Number 85.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack forks the two-point try.
The score, Georgia 40, East Carolina 36.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll take another shot here. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line. When you're trailing, you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And sacked. A loss of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
timeout, Georgia.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Maryland Terrapins. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming out aggressively. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Release to the back. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on them throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Quarterback will audible. They're going to throw it again. Coming after it. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
He wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. Strong, firm tackle.
Sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
He's looking to pass. He's going to let it go. A full dive to haul that one in.
Wow, that is a sensational catch. And I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a highlight play.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Wide out in motion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's not afraid to go deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Old Dominion. Number 21. Hauls it in the end zone.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hankerson. He gets into the end zone for the two, and that is big. It's now a three-possession game.
Old Dominion. 18. Maryland. 0.
53.